The jungle exudes an ancient wisdom, a primordial power that surrounds and penetrates everything. In this place of secrets, every leaf, every tree, every ripple in the stream holds whispers of stories that have unfolded over countless years. One such story occurred in the heart of the wild and mysterious Congo Basin. Here, amidst the lush tapestry of green, there exists an invisible bond that connects lives in ways that defy logic. In the midst of this untamed wilderness, a fearless ranger named Anya has dedicated her life to safeguarding the sanctity of the wild. Seasoned by experience, hardened by the harsh realities of her profession, she navigates the dense undergrowth with the grace of one who has always called the jungle home. However, the tranquility of the primeval forest was about to be shattered. On an ordinary morning that would forever alter the course of her existence, Anna found herself facing a terror that had been concealed in the depths of the jungle for ages. Deep within the primeval forest, where sunlight struggles to pierce the thick canopy, creating an eternal twilight, the ranger felt a profound uneasiness creep upon her. It was an instinctive dread, a primal fear born of the jungle's timeless wisdom. As she delved deeper into the shadowy embrace of the forest, the sensation of being watched intensified. Each rustle of leaves, every snap of a twig became amplified, echoing her own heartbeat in a terrifying symphony. Suddenly, a heavy silence descended, enveloping her in an oppressive embrace. It was a silence that resonated with unseen eyes intently following her every move, a presence lurking just beyond the realm of perception. The danger was palpable, as tangible as the moist, heavy air that clung to her skin. It was a force as old as the jungle itself, patient, relentless, and utterly formidable. She knew instinctively that whatever awaited her in the heart of this suffocating quiet was something she had never encountered before. It was a challenge that threatened to engulf her, a test of her courage and resilience. The jungle had unveiled its most terrifying secret, and Anna was thrust into its merciless grasp. As she ventured deeper, the oppressive atmosphere pressed down on her, suffocating her with an ancient, chilling menace. Time seemed to stand still, broken only by her ragged breaths. Then, as if awakened from a trance, she saw it, emerging from the shadows like a specter from a forgotten era. A shape so massive, so primal that it seemed to embody the very essence of the jungle's untamed spirit. She froze, her blood turning to ice, her eyes locked onto the colossal form standing before her. It was a gigantic gorilla, larger than life, radiating an aura of untamed power. Its muscles rippled beneath its midnight black fur, a testament to a strength honed by generations of resilience. The gorilla's eyes burned with an otherworldly fire, reflecting the wisdom of ages, the silent sentinels of the forest. Its gaze was both captivating and terrifying, promising both reverence and fear. As she stood there transfixed, the weight of her impending fate pressed down upon her. The gorilla's presence was a tangible force, shaking her to her core. Its every movement resonated with power, reminding her of her insignificance in the face of the wild's raw majesty. This was not just an encounter. It was a confrontation between two worlds, the modern and the primeval, and she was caught in the heart of it. As the silence stretched, each tick of the clock echoing in her ears, she knew that in this moment the fate of both her and the wild were intertwined. What would she do? Would she succumb to the overwhelming might of the jungle, or would she stand her ground, defying the very forces that had shaped this untamed wilderness? And as the oppressive humidity of the jungle pressed down on her, the ranger felt a surge of defiance rise within her. Although her body trembled, her eyes locked onto those of the gorilla, refusing to yield. She was a guardian of the wild, and she would not back down without a fight. But then, just as she prepared to confront the unknown, a low rumble echoed from the depths of the gorilla's chest. It was not a growl of aggression, but a sound laden with an ancient recognition. The gorilla took a step forward, and in that instant, Anna saw not a ferocious beast, but a messenger from a forgotten past. It was a connection that transcended species, a bond forged in the crucible of shared existence. The gorilla did not attack. Instead, it beckoned with an enigmatic gesture, inviting her deeper into the jungle's embrace. As she followed, the oppressive silence was replaced by a chorus of sounds, the chattering of monkeys, the calls of birds, all harmonizing in an ancient rhythm. The jungle was alive, vibrant, and welcoming. Guiding her through the labyrinthine paths of the forest, the gorilla led her to a clearing bathed in an ethereal glow. Sunlight streamed through the canopy, painting the forest floor in mosaic patterns of light and shade. In the center stood a majestic tree, its roots anchoring it to the earth, its branches reaching towards the heavens. Beneath this tree lay a sight that brought a lump to Anna's throat. A group of gorillas, their eyes gentle, their forms graceful, welcomed her with a dignity that was both humbling and inspiring. Among them, she saw him, the leader, the guardian of the forest. His gaze met hers, and in that moment, time stood still. The connection between them was undeniable. It was a bond that had been forged not in this lifetime, but in the echoes of memories from another era. She remembered years ago when she had first come to the Congo, eager to protect the wild. She recalled rescuing a young gorilla entangled in a hunter's snare. She had nursed it back to health, naming it Kumba, meaning strong heart. And now, years later, Kumba had returned, leading his troop to welcome her back. The circle was complete. The fear that had gripped her at the edge of the forest dissipated, replaced by a profound sense of belonging. She was no longer a stranger in this primeval realm. She was a part of it, connected by threads of compassion and shared existence. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, Anna sat beneath the ancient tree. The gorillas around her rum family and friends. She was not just a visitor, she was a member of their community. And as the stars began to pepper the night sky, she realized that her journey was far from over. The jungle had tested her, challenged her, and now embraced her. She was not just a ranger, she was a protector, a healer, and a friend to the wild. And as the echoes of the jungle lulled her to sleep, she knew that her connection to this place and its inhabitants was eternal. And in the heart of the Congo, under the watchful gaze of Kumba, the ranger found her true calling. The story of Anna and Kumba is a testament to the power of empathy. In a world where human actions often seem disconnected from the natural world, their bond serves as a reminder of our intrinsic link to all living beings. It underscores the fact that every creature, no matter how different, deserves our respect and care. The mere act of freeing a trapped bird can lead to the formation of deep connections that transcend the boundaries of species. These remarkable stories inspire us to recognize the value of every life form and to consider the impact of our actions on the delicate balance of nature. In a world grappling with environmental challenges, the tale of Anna and Kumba stands as a beacon, urging us to protect and cherish the natural world. It's a call to action, a plea to ensure that the harmony between humans and animals is preserved for generations to come. Just as Camber's act of kindness towards the trapped bird resonated across time, may we too be moved to make a positive impact on the world around us. Perhaps in a small way, we too can foster connections that inspire awe and wonder, ensuring that the wild symphony of life continues to play on.